All right, hello everybody. It is Granorite, and here we are back with our next playthrough on Pokemon Emerald, which is our final Poison type team. The randomizer rolled up for us, which is going to be Arbok, Swalot, Seviper, and Roselia. And I guess actually before we get started on this, let's read some Pokemon biologies. So we have Ekans here, who has Intimidate for its ability. Currently knows Wrap and Leer. The medium fast leveling rate Pokemon. Ekans is a purple serpentine Pokemon. Its eyes, underbelly, and thick stripe around its neck and the rattle are yellow. Ekans has 3 pairs of black lines encircling their body, and another line connects to each slit pupil eye and curves towards its nose. Its large mouth has a round pink tongue and no visible teeth. While painful, a newborn Ekans bite is not venomous. This Pokemon grows longer with age. Ekans lives in grassy savannas and plains, moving stealthily through the grass. It can also be found in forest and desolate wastelands, where it preys on eggs from Pidgey and Spearow's nests, but will strike other prey from behind. By flicking its tongue out, it can detect danger and the scent of prey. Its jaw can detach to swallow large prey, but such a meal can make Ekans too heavy to move or become stuck and cause them to faint. It wraps itself around tree branches at night to rest. If not in a tree, it will coil itself up, a position in which it can defend itself from all directions. In the second movie, it is revealed to possess some swimming abilities. As shown in Pokemon Sleep, Ekans are known to sleep with their bodies all coiled up. It is believed that Ekans do this to terrify foes, no matter which direction the foe is. Before Generation 2, Ekans and its evolved from Arbok were the only known Pokemon capable of learning Glare. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Ekans, Ruby and Sapphire say Ekans curls itself up in a spiral while at rest, assuming this position allows it to quickly respond to a threat from any direction with a glare from its upraised head. And that's actually what it says for Emerald as well. Fire Red says a very common sight in grassland, etc. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger in its surroundings. And Leaf Green says moving silently and stealthily, it eats the eggs of birds such as Pidgey and Spearow whole. Gulpin is our next Pokemon. Liquid Ooze is its ability, and it currently knows Pound. It is a fluctuating level type, which means it levels up really fast at the beginning and then slow late game. Gulpin is a round green amorphous Pokemon. It has a black diamond marking on its back and a yellow feather-like adornment on its head. A female has a shorter feather than a male. Its face consists of puckered lips and slanted eyes that are usually closed. It has 2 stubby appendages that are the same shape of its lips. It swallows anything of its own size whole, since its stomach comprises most of its body. Its heart and brain are very small in comparison to its stomach. The unique stomach acid has allowed it to digest almost anything. When it is digesting, vile, overpowering gases are expelled. It lives in grasslands and savannas. As mentioned in the Sleep Style Dex, Gulpin is known to move its mouth while sleeping. When Gulpin's mouth is closed, that means it's digesting its food. If Gulpin's mouth is open, that means its stomach is empty. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Gulpin, Ruby says virtually all of Gulpin's body is its stomach. As a result, it can swallow something of its own size. This Pokemon's stomach contains a special fluid that digests anything. Sapphire says most of Gulpin's body is made up of its stomach. Its heart and brain are very small in comparison. This Pokemon's stomach contains special enzymes that dissolve anything. And Emerald says this Pokemon's stomach fluid can even digest scrap iron. In one gulp, it can swallow something that is as large as itself. And Fire Red and Leaf Green say there is nothing its stomach can't digest. While it is digesting, vile, overpowering gases are expelled. Alright, next we got Seviper, who is also a fluctuating leveling rate Pokemon. It has Shed Skin as its ability, and it currently knows Wrap only as its attack. Seviper is a serpentine Pokemon that is usually depicted scrunched up like an accordion. It is mostly covered in black scales, but it has several markings on its body. It has yellow hexagon markings that run from its head to its tail, small yellow bumps where it touches the ground, and various purple scar-like marks. It has elongated red fangs that protrude from its upper jaw and fierce red eyes. Its tail is partially red and has a blade-like shape. Seviper sharpens its tail on rocks. Seviper wraps around its opponents to make them unable to move. Its tail and fangs are venomous and are used for striking and poisoning prey or enemies. It is bitter enemies with Zangoose for many generations. It lives in grasslands and savannas. In the new Pokemon Snap, a Seviper can be seen attempting to prey out on artillery. Prior to Generation 5, Poison Tail was its signature move, but other Pokemon could still inherit it via breeding. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information, Ruby says Seviper shares a generations-long feud with Zangoose. The scars on its body are evident of vicious battles. This Pokemon attacks using its sword-edged tail. Sapphire says Seviper's sword-like tail serves two purposes. It slashes foes and douses them with secreted poison. This Pokemon will not give up its long-running feud with Zangoose. And Emerald says Seviper and Zangoose are eternal rivals. It counters Zangoose's dazzling agility with its sword-like tail, which also oozes a horrible poison. And Fire Red and Leaf Green say it sharpens its sword-like tail on hard rocks. It hides in tall grass and strikes unaware prey with venomous fangs. And then last but not least, we have Roselia, who has Poison Point for its ability, and it currently knows Absorb and Growth. Medium slow leveling rate Pokemon. Roselia is a small light green bipedal Pokemon. It has 3 thorns on top of its head, and it has black eyes with long eyelashes. Visible from the back is a small stretch of yellow coloration around its neck, much like a collar. There are leaves extending from its shoulders like epaulettes. It has a leaf skirt with a yellow stripe running down the front. A male will have a shorter leaf than a female. It holds a rose in each of its hands, a red one on the right and a blue one on the left. However, it is said that it will occasionally have unusually colored flowers. Roselia's aroma brings serenity, but the thorns on its head contain a vicious poison. The more healthy it is, the more pleasant its flowers' aromas. It shoots sharp thorns at anything that tries to steal its flowers, and uses different poisons in each hand when it attacks. It lives in grassy areas where it drinks nutrient-rich spring water. Roselia's thorns are used as part of an old tradition, challenging an opponent to a duel by sending these thorns. In Generation 3, Grass Whistle was its signature move, but other Pokemon can still inherit it via breeding. In our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Roselia, Ruby says Roselia shoots sharp thorns as projectiles at any opponent that tries to steal the flowers on its arms. The aroma of this Pokemon brings serenity to living things. Sapphire says on extremely rare occasions, a Roselia is said to appear with its flowers in unusual colors. The thorns on this Pokemon's head contain a vicious poison. And Emerald says a Roselia that drinks nutritionally rich spring water blooms with lovely flowers. The fragrance of its flowers has the effect of making foes careless. And that is our information on Roselia. And we're going to get our team up to level 7 as we do at the beginning of this episode. Ekans is looking for Poochyenas and Zigzagoons. And these aren't going to be fun fights for Ekans because all it knows right now is Wrap. And Wrap is not a good move. It's going to be the same for Seviper. Well, that was a lot of damage. Let's swap to Seviper, who also needs speed. Just speed through this little bit of grass training, if we can. The other thing about Wrap, apart from it just doing low damage, is it's not 100% accurate. So it really feels like you just got, you know, the worst of both worlds there. No. Keep going, Ekans. Come on. I would if you weren't so low health. We need to go back and heal again. Oh my gosh, 3 in a row, 4 in a row. Missed 4 wraps before we hit our first one. Goodness. Alright, Gulpin's coming out next. Gulpin wants Seedots and Wurmples. So I'm guessing we're going to find a lot of Wurmples. Oh, we already learned Yawn with Gulpin, which is such a good move. Ooh, a Seedot. That's a rare find. Alright, Roselia wants Lotads and Ralts. But if you haven't told, this is Team Snake. Pretty obvious that it's Team Snake. Ooh, a Ralts. Alright, we're also going to get Seviper in on this. And it might seem odd that we're getting special attack on Seviper, but Seviper has a really large special attack move pool, and we are going to try to take advantage of that with the limited moveset of this team. So we're going to try to also get special attack on our Seviper. So Seviper wants speed and special attacks. So Zigzagoons and Ralts. We're already almost done leveling up with our grass training. Come on. And we learned the lick. Interesting. Alright, but it is time to go on to fight some trainers. We're going to start off here with Ekans up front, since it's our physical attacker. Now, Seviper's still going to have a good physical attack power, even though we're not trading it up. We're just going to try to focus on our special attack. Alright, well that brings its attack back to neutral. Excellent. Now it's got a +1. It's really buffing its attack up. Holy moly. Just take it down, Ekans. Before it gets a swing in. Don't know why it only wanted to do howls, but we're not going to chance that. Let's swap up Gulpin for the next fight because it's going to give us HP. We might as well yawn on the Sorpal. % chance to put him to sleep in a turn. We are keeping that move through the entire game. Good damage. Good deal. All right, we're going to swap some Seviper up for this next fight. I'm going to grab these berries really quick. Can't use Lick on these two, but that's okay. We'll just wrap it down. Keep it up, Seviper. Oh, we missed. Alright, it should go down to the residual damage. Or get freed from it right as it would do that, and then we miss the next attack. Alright. Seems good. We'll swap the Ekans for the Talo. It's just more speed. Ekans likes to eat birds anyways. Always freed from the wrap right before it goes down. Not that I think the residual would have took it down. It would have been close. Alright, I think that Seviper can take down this other Zangoose here. Or Zigzagoon, sorry. So last poison team, same difficulties with this team as we've faced before with poison teams, and that is the 6th gem, or 7th gem in particular, and Steven. Lasai. Come on, Seviper. All right. Good attack boost. Shroomish coming out next. We're going to send out Gulpin. We'll just use a yawn on it. Might as well. Bad news for that Shroomish if it tries to absorb. Which it does. Remember, we have Liquid Ooze. Which damages it if it uses absorption moves on us. Very few cases where that's going to be applicable, but this is one of them. Keep smacking it, Gulpin. All right. We'll swap Ekans up front. We'll be doing that a lot until it learns. We're gonna be healing a lot until they learn some better moves. Just the two snakes. Alright, let's get past this little scene of Wally catching a Pokemon. Alright. Beat up on this guy. Okay, I drop a Leer on it, maybe get some extra damage in. Probably just growls us back and just negates it. Oh no, it used a tackle. I think it's pretty soon we learn a different attack with both of them. I mean, I guess we did learn Lick already with Seviper. We learned Poison Sting next level with Ekans. And then we learned Bite at level 10 with Seviper, which is going to be good. We do have two signature moves on this team that we will be learning. And that will be Grass Whistle with Roselia and Poison Tail with Seviper. Alright, he used Growth, interesting. So how does Bide work while it's asleep? Maybe it'll come back and bite us in the butt. It won't. It goes down. Gulpin learned Poison Gas. That's pretty nice. We'll keep Ekans up, but it should level up off this Magikarp, funnily enough. We'll just speed past it while Ekans eats this fish. And there's Poison Sting. Excellent. Alright, let's go heal. And never use Wrap again. Probably give an Oranberry to Ekans for this next fight. I don't really want to use Ekans for it, though. I'd rather use Seviper. Because Ekans is going to get a lot of experience fighting other things that Seviper doesn't want to fight. Maybe we can just get some experience on both of them. Can I poison you? And then swap back to... Oh, yeah! First one! Now we'll get the Wrap and the poison residual damage going. Remember, she's gonna... Oh, she's gonna full restore it too, isn't she? So unless it goes down to this residual, she heals it. So we need to poison it again. Yes! So good, Ekans. Don't worry, Roselia will get its chance. The Pokemon just aren't here yet that we want to take on with Roselia. Excusez-moi. So let's just knock through. All the HP for Gulpin. Shouldn't be any difficulties here. Oh, we can get Bullet Seed for Roselia here and actually use it. Wow. We haven't had a whole lot of grass Pokemon that we've used. Only really, we've had, what, 2 playthroughs with grass Pokemon on it? Poison, you know, I guess 3 if you count both poison ones that had the grass poison. Then we have one with Breloom. And I want to say that's like it. I have to go back and look specifically, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to all the grass Pokemon we've used thus far. Evolutions for this team will happen after the second and third gym. So we will get our Ekans to evolve into Arbok before we fight Watson. And we will get Gulpin to Swallow just after Watson. Alright, get out of here, Poochyena. Alright, we'll take on this last trainer up here, and then we'll probably go heal before we finish out. So let's let Roselia take on the first one. Which might seem odd, but we're going to use Roselia in the upcoming double battle too, which will give it some defense. So this will just make us even out. Good damage. Alright, Ninkata. We'll go to the other Gulpin. Or not other Gulpin. Go to Gulpin. Let's poison gas this one instead of Yawn. If it leech life us, it takes damage. It's funny how much this is taking in count early game. Sucked up the liquid ooze. All right. Let's go back and heal. Another Zigzagoon coming up that we take on. Pick up these two and get Bullet Seed, which we'll teach to Gulpin can learn it as well. I think we'll just teach it to Roselia. Alright, let's see if we can get a poison on this thing again. Nice, Ekans. Really pulling in with those poisons. well, I don't think it's going to go down to that, which means he's going to heal it. And we need to poison it again. Didn't get it on the first time this time. Alright, there we go. And we'll just leave Ekans out to finish it. Alright. Swap up Roselia. Swap up Gulpin. Let's bullet seed into this Lotan. Pretty good damage for hitting 4 times. Now we'll just swap to an absorb and get our health back. Easy peasy. And there's Poison Sting for Roselia. We'll swap over to Gulpin. See if we can get a poison gas on the Shroomish, and we can. Absorb's only going to hurt it. Good deal. And we just run through this first episode with the team. We will have to get a little special defense for Gulpin, but that's not a problem. Good critical. We did miss the poison gas this time. There, we got it. So we will just growth here and then yawn because it's currently working up Abide. And now we will Poison Sting and Pound. Will not protect you. And we'll let Seviper eat some fish to finish out this route. I'm just going to speed through this fight. Us just sitting there beating on some Magikarps while they splash around. really entertaining to watch. High entertainment value. Well, we have made it into the first town. And we have cut. And we're going to end this episode here. So tomorrow we will come back and take on the first gem. We do hope you all enjoy. We'll see you next time.